You only let people have money than you can afford to give them, or merchandise. If you're in business, if you can afford to give it away, the merchandise you have, or some of it, then do that. If you cannot afford to do it, in order to keep your business going, you have to tell them, you'll have to go to someone who has more than I have, who can afford to give you something. I cannot afford to give you anything. I have to sell it to you, and I cannot sell it to you and you not pay me. That's the law of compensation. I am in business to accumulate money so that I can expand my business, and then maybe I can give you discounts once I can expand. But I can't do that if you come in. You can just tell them how the business is run, how businesses are run, how they are set up to run. And you are no exception to that. Say, once I make a whole lot of money and I can expand my business and buy merchandise in a greater quantity maybe, and make deals of all kinds where I can have discounts, on the merchandise because I'm buying in bulk, because that's the way some businesses work. See, now that I can afford to buy a whole lot of stuff that I bring in here that you need or want, and I can get it at a cheaper price, then I can charge you a cheaper price. And I will keep doing that so that the prices on my merchandise will keep getting cheaper and cheaper. And that will make it easier for you, for me, and for everybody. But I can't give you the little bit that I have accumulated, because then I can't go and buy from the people who are not going to give me anything in order to bring this merchandise into my store. They're not going to give it to me. If they gave it to me, then I could give it to you. But they're not going to do that. I have to pay for it. So therefore, that's just the way that works. In other words, you have to tell them how businesses work if you have the time. I mean, sometimes the person who comes in, and that includes young people who come in and steal candy off of the counter, if you're selling that type of thing, then you tell them, hey, I won't have any candy for you to steal if you keep doing this. I will be out of business, and this place will be boarded up like the rest of these places around here. Now, you keep saying you want to support black business. You cannot support black business if you come in and take things, or if you borrow. You say you're going to take things out of here, and you'll pay me later, and then when I ask you about the payment, you say you don't have it, which you probably don't. I understand that, but I cannot stay in business like that. And it will just be another boarded-up building, and you won't be supporting black businesses, which you say you always want here. So it's just a matter of explaining things to people in a way that they understand. And if they don't understand it, well, then so be it. But that's the way it's set up. That's the way it is. These are the cards that you have been dealt, and that your customers have been dealt. And you do not run the world. This is the way the world is set up, and it wasn't set up that way by you. So it's just a matter of explaining things. And the people who come in and rob you, they're certainly not helping you, because they shouldn't be robbing anybody.